All right, I think I have everything set up properly today, so that is fantastic. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. If you are new here, my name is Jules. I'm the Dawdling writer, and today we are going to attempt to get some writing done or something productive done on this last Wednesday of January 2021. I am very tempted to just focus on setting up my February pages for my journal, but I am attempting to resist. So instead, I think I will be switching back to Project Gray, which is my YA fantasy. I do have a working title for it, but I'm not ready to sort of like reveal that. But I do have a 3-word title for it, and I'm excited about it. But again, I'm not ready to let that go yet, because I originally had titled this project Gravely Mistaken, and the ideas that sort of like led into that title no longer pertain to the story as it developed when I was writing. So I'm hesitant to reveal said name before second and third draft are done. Excuse me, I just bumped the table. So yeah, so I'm going to be attempting to do some more editing for Project Gray, the YA fantasy. So I'm hoping, because what I'm essentially doing is I'm kind of editing, but I'm also kind of re-outlining and restructuring things. And so I've made it through Act 1. I'm partway through Act 2. So I'm not quite at Act 3 yet. So I'm hoping maybe I'll get closer to Act 3 today if I stay focused and efficient, which is not exactly my brand. The dawdling writer, not really like super focused, but so that's sort of where I am today, is attempting to edit. Yeah. So Laura came in early and was excited about finishing another horror flash fiction this morning. Yay! For a competition that's due on the 31st. And you were writing out your first idea, then scrapped it. Halfway through the first draft of the second idea, you had to scrap it as well because the viewpoint was far too away and disconnected. It needed to be more personal and in her thoughts for the horror to be as effective as possible. Now it's ready for beta readers. Yay! That is awesome. And it's about a dark fairy godmother who stalks a child, continually asking them to make a wish. But the wishes come at a price, and that price is bones. Dark indeed. Has a bit of a tooth fairy-esque lore and some pet cemetery. And so when you mentioned wishes and bones, the sort of the monkey's paw wish granting thing came to my brain, and it's a story where you have a mummified monkey's paw, and supposedly it also grants wishes, but again at a cost. So but the cost isn't as readily apparent, not instantaneously anyway. So there are 5 fingers and you have 5 wishes. And every time you make a wish and it grants it, one of the finger bones breaks. And so after the after the 5th wish, and you have used up all of the fingers on said monkey paw, the person who is making the wishes passes away, and their body is always missing a hand. And so their hand then becomes the next monkey paw. A weird thing. Stories are fascinating. So sorry if you're just jumping in. Sorry, that was a bit dark, but yeah, there you go. And so that was the monkey's paw wish granting story is fascinating as well. So Divided by Sight is here. Hello, don't forget to smash the like button, and happy writing. Yay! Thank you for the happy writing wishes. And also, if y'all did not know, Divided by Sight is doing a live stream directly after mine at 3 o'clock. So you will have some place to go. And Becca is here. Hello! I did pull a card for today, and it is not a bug. So I don't have to give that warning, I guess. It is a reptile. I don't know if you're afraid of reptiles or not, but so the oracle card from the Colette Baron Reed Spirit Animal deck is the Chameleon Spirit, and the message is act as if. So it's very gorgeous. So the Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing, and you are required to come into harmony with them so you can co-create your greatest dream. Feeling sensitive, good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how to best adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. Even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, the chameleon has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land, adapting as necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do until the new ways feel familiar and completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson now. Adapting isn't about losing yourself, it's about learning how to dance with others. So that's the message from the book. When I first saw the message, act as if, in my brain, I was like, oh, imposter syndrome. Great. So it's not necessarily that, you can, the whole like fake it till you make it, act as if you are what you want to be. That was sort of the vibe that I got initially before reading the message. So you can take it whichever way you want. But for me, this definitely, because as a still aspiring to be published author, you got to act as if you are going to be an author. Otherwise, how are you going to get there? So that was sort of that's the message for today. Act as if. And you can interpret that message however you want. So that was where I was saying hello. So Laura is, woo, okay. The chat jumped real big. So if that's on your bingo card, go ahead and mark it. Okay, so Laura says, no, you haven't read the monkey's list. The monkey's wish. Gotcha. Monkey's paw wish thing. Devin is here. Hello. And Elizabeth Wright is here. Hello, hello. And Rosalind is here. Hello. And Petra is here as well. Hello. And Laura says hello to everybody. And Charlie says, hey, hey. And Courtney says, hi, I'm late as always. Yay. Also, Charlie, I hope you're feeling better because I know that you said you were feeling kind of tired after getting the vaccine. So Elizabeth got a splitting headache after work today. Oh no, but thankfully it subsided and you're super ready to get stuck into chapter 4 scene 3 today. Okay, brain, my words. You can do it. Yes. Yes, I hope so. Courtney says 5K away from my January word goal. Oh, that's very nice. I like that. I think I'm still like 11,000 because I didn't write much yesterday. I spent yesterday reading. So Stacy says hello. And Megan says, hello all. You have some anxiety-inducing paperwork to complete today, so you're hoping to get that done. Hopefully you can just get it done and get it out of the way. Elizabeth says, uncharted territory equals new scenes in the second draft. Kind of like the new that you're in now. Yeah. Laura says, I hate paperwork too. Oh no. And Laura, I know that with you starting a new job, there's tons of paperwork to be done. So Bonnie's Brighter Life says, hello, here to finish your goal for today. You're almost there. Excellent. Hopefully we can help you with that. Okay, so speaking of helping with that, would you like to do a 15-minute warm-up, or would you like to go straight into Pomodoro 25s? And Ellie Vera sliding in. Hello, everyone. Hellos. And Abigail is here. Hello, Abigail. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. You came in just in time for the first sprint, which I'm still waiting on an answer from the chat as to whether or not y'all would like to do 15s or 25s. And in the meantime, I should probably figure out where I am in this giant manuscript of doom. Actually, it's not a manuscript of doom. It's just thick. She's very thick. Ooh, I'm almost to chapter 15. Okay. So Megan says 15. David votes for 75. Petra votes for 15. Elizabeth and Becca also vote for 15. Okay, so we will do 15 to start. And so share screen. Chrome tab. Share the audio. We will go over to Gwen because she's cute. And hopefully get paused before it goes too far. Make it big. Okay. And Dev Krishna over on Twitch says, I'm going to be the greatest writer of all time. That is a fantastic goal to be. Yes, so shirt is indeed Starry Starry Stormtrooper Night. It is the it's got the Stormtrooper and oh god, whatchamacallem, the walkers from the Hoth battle scenes. So it's Star Wars Starry Starry Night. So yeah. That is what I've been wearing today. All right, let's put up the first sprint banner. And okay, I think we should be about ready. So here are your reminders just for the first one, and we'll do them again later. But 1, if you have been working already, make sure to save your documents. 2, make sure you have something to hydrate with. I currently have water. 3, we just have somebody knocked on the door, so if you hear something, I apologize. 3, straighten your spine and roll your shoulders back. Make sure that you do a posture check every now and then and avoid hunching. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, stand up, walk around, or if you need something from the kitchen, a snack maybe, make sure you get one. Okay? Those are your 4 reminders, and we can now get started in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, that is the end of the first writing sprint. And again, I apologize. We have some workmen who came to sort of check out a couple things before they do some work tomorrow underneath the house. So if you hear voices in the background, that's what's going on. And I may have to sort of like mute and camera for a moment in case they need to come into my room and check my air vent. Just let's sort of real quick kind of figure out what we did. So I think I might have done like 200 and some words, like not a great deal, but still I accomplished something. So that's good. So that's 5. Yeah, I think so. So 5, 5, 8 minus 2, 6, 3, 4, 30. 215. Okay. So 215 words, which is nice. That's good for a distracted first sprint. So yeah, so B.A. Pascar popped in and said hello, is working today, so might not be able to stay very long, but we wish you well with your work and your writing for today. And Feathers and Flowers popped in, and we during the weekdays normally stream for 2 hours. I say we, as you know, we the collective. I stream for 2 hours from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So we still have another hour and a half. And so we'll get at least 2 more good-sized sprints and maybe a third short one. So Bonnie Style is here over on, okay, you popped over to the Twitch side of things. Excellent. Yay. And Heather is here, and so is QWERTY. Everybody's here. Yay. That's awesome. And okay, so Elizabeth got 167 words. Very nice. Petra got 305. Very nice. Excellent. And Abigail says, it's great to see you regardless. Hope your day goes well. To B.A. Pascar. Yes. Becca worked on the screenplay and wrote a page. Yay. Megan says, I decided to save the stressful paperwork for when it's home. You're on Tumblr trying to calm down. Gotcha. Shadows Lair says, no words, got distracted. Feathers and Flowers didn't do much. You want to continue writing, but you really need to finish your biology homework, so that's what you did. There you go, being productive. Yep, Bunny switched to Twitch. That's difficult to say. Abigail says, yeah, no words, just dawdled. There you go. It's the Dawdling Writer channel. You know, it's fair. The Shadows Layer says, I'm actually watching in both places. I figured it helps the watch time. It does. And yeah, so I'm relatively new over on Twitch. I'm still trying to sort of figure things out over there. And so, yeah. So it does help, for sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. And for those of you who do not know, yes, I do have a Twitch account, and it's the Dawdling Writer, just the same as over here. So on YouTube. So Devin says, I got pizza. Pizza is good. What kind of pizza? What kind of pizza? Did you rare people Hawaiian pizza with pineapple? I think hot pineapple is perfectly fine. And so I am team pineapple for pizza. I know that seems very anathema to some people, but yeah. Thanks to Kate and Jules today, you're almost at today's goal. Excellent. All right. So speaking of getting those goals done, I think I have one more page to go before I'm at the next chapter. So let's go ahead and we will use Pete for sprint number 2. And so Pete, the Pomodoro Penguin, 25 minutes. So here are your reminders for Pete. 1, save your document because, you know, gremlins. 2, hydrate. Make sure you straighten your spine and roll your shoulders back. 3, for a posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a stretch break or if you need to get a snack from the kitchen, you can do so. Those are your 4 reminders. And since I can hear the workmen, they're probably going to need to come in. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to turn my camera off so you'll see my little avatar during this sprint. But I don't have their permission to show their faces. So, so those are your 4 reminders. And just as a sort of like, I will disappear for a little bit. But yeah, so those are your reminders. We can now get started with Pete the Pomodoro Penguin in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So second sprint is now done. Pete is proud of you. You are you're now done with second sprint. So make Pete a little bit smaller. Okay, so I am now up to somewhere around 700 word the numbers. So making progress. I ran into sort of like that situation where I was like, I invented this whole conversation without any stops or actions, and I don't remember who was saying what. So I had made notes on paper of what, and so I was going back through the conversation and deciding that a lot of this conversation should have happened like far sooner than it does. And so now I'm having to rethink where this entire chapter should belong, because I think it belongs much, much earlier. So that's going to be fun, figuring out where this is going to go. But that's okay. I've now made notes of like, this needs to be sooner, so I can, as I'm moving about where this placement should now be. I'm clarifying terminology for things. So that's good, right? Clarification is good. I discovered that I had made a note to myself as to how this particular scene should flow, and that I like completely left out like a third of it. So I have to go back in and draft that. So that's going to be fun. I don't mind the drafting. I just mind that I like skipped over so much, you know. I don't know. Like, but I know exactly where my brain was, because a lot of this was done during Nano, and I was like, well, I just need some words. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, and I read a note that I had written to myself, and the note just says, as the blacksmith says, we should have the skills we have. I think I meant to write hone, but I just wrote have twice, which is annoying. But Mary C, hello, welcome. And Maggie is here. Yay! Just got off the phone with insurance company, and now you can scribble. Yay! Rosalind says, I would like to take a moment to vent about how much I hate homeschooling kindergarten boys. Oh no. That's my brother and his wife are sort of in the same problem, in that the school system has decided they are going to be completely virtual, because they just can't. The cases of the Rona are rising again, in both the regular school and in sort of like the pre-K daycare, which is where my two younger nephews were. So they're having to look at homeschooling as an option, or like homeschool co-op, or essentially paying someone who had already been homeschooling and who knows what they're doing for early childhood education type of thing. Like, so they're trying to figure out their options, because yeah. The eldest nephew, they can already tell, has some attention issues, just like my brother. So they need someone in person. Like, online learning does not work for him, because there's no impetus to redirect attention if he's just staring at a screen when he has everything like else around him. So yeah, they're trying to figure out their options. So I sympathize. I can't quite understand, but I can send you virtual hugs. Because that's about all I can. So M.M. Ward says, yes, well, I wanted to trade my body in on a warranty and maybe something little taller and less achy, but alas, they won't take it back for the insurance. Yeah. Hugs. Husband says, thank you, Maggie. Bonnie says, thank you for the company while I write. You met your goal for the day, and anything else is bonus. You love those kind of days. Those days are awesome. Nice. And used half the sprint to get tea and dawdle on Facebook. That's awesome. Qwerty got lunch. Lunch is productive. Food fuels your brain. No. Once we get to the timer, if it will do for me. Okay. Close. Ward got 128 words in 10 minutes. Very nice. I ate the pizza. Was it delicious? I hope it was delicious. Feathers and Flowers is still on biology, but that's okay. You're getting it done. So it's all good. Also, pardon me while I make this branding slightly different so I can see your avatar. Maybe, if the button will click. Ooh. It looks very cool. Did you draw this? It's very nice. I like it. I mean, of course, with how small it still is, I can't quite tell if this is more of a phoenix or a dragon. The sort of like the line marks make it look phoenix than a dragon, but it's very cool. I like it. All right, so where were we? Becca went on a cosplay YouTube binge tangent. That's fair enough. That's research, right? Research for costumes and for descriptions. And if you have a character who's making things, or you're thinking of making another costume, then yeah. It's all fair and fun and games. Laura read more of the craft book, Writing the Good. Is that the one that Tamara's book club read a while back? Like 1 or 2 months? I don't know how long ago it was because time is irrelevant in Rona times. Petra got 295. The family started celebrating because your sister passed her driving test. Yay! Congrats to sister. And also congrats to you. And Courtney got 719. Wow. Wow, that is nice. You're writing outside and it feels amazing. Yes, the sun is relatively shining. It's kind of overcast today, but it is definitely colder today than it was yesterday. Today it got up to 7, which was nice. It was very nice. And then it started to rain. So Maggie says, I'm so jealous. It's too cold to write outside. It was 31 degrees Fahrenheit when you were shoveling this morning. Oh, that's cold. The sun is pretty, but it's bright. Yes, because it reflects all the light. Rose is in San Francisco. It's been 10 months with no break. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, Rosalind. That's tough. Courtney says, we got snow earlier this month. Nothing that stuck. And now it feels like spring. North Carolina weather is always a gamble. Yes. Yes. But I'm still waiting for that mid-February storm. And then like late February, early March is the last storm. And one of those 2 storms will be like the big storm for the season. And it will knock power out and the roads will ice over and people will go nuts because people in Georgia cannot drive when it snows or ice. So, you know. So CV says, hello, sorry you're late. Don't be sorry. Do not be sorry. It is perfectly fine. He says, homeschooling someone else's child in New York is illegal and tutoring is different. I think there is someone that my brother and sister-in-law know them certified as an early childhood educator who chose to homeschool their own children, but also has some sort of, I don't know if it's necessarily like daycare or like private license, but yeah. So there, yeah, state by state, it varies for sure. And there are also, Georgia has homeschool co-ops, which I don't know fully how they work, but I know that they exist. So yeah. Shadows Lair says, it's very cold here. Very cold. Devin says, I'm in Canada. It's always cold. Courtney says, hello to CB. The 50s Iron Guy Film says, I kind of wanted to get pages done before work. All right. Well, we are about to start another sprint, so hopefully that will help. I'm going to edit a vlog video for the next sprint. Laura says, I found a random feather in my sock. What the heck? Well, since you are also in Canada, I suspect that you might have a down-filled coat, possibly a duvet or pillow that has pet feathers. Or if you went outside for a walk and you managed to get a feather stuck to your boots, I don't know. CB was supposed to have pepperoni pizza last night, but there was mold on the pepperoni. Ew. Was it a frozen pizza or leftover pizza? Paperwork at least. Gotcha. Oh no. Okay. It is Phoenix. You wish they were real and you love them. They are very pretty and they're very cool. And it's really interesting that the Firebird, Sunbird, and Phoenix sort of like myths, stories are all sort of kind of in the same, I don't know, they're more of like, and so they appear in multiple cultures, which is really cool. Just ordered a walnut, feta, and spinach pizza with white sauce. Everybody's doing pizza. Okay, fine. I'm having pizza for dinner. Y'all have convinced me. So it's the Writing Craft book for Laura Writes Books Club this time. Gotcha. All right. I think we're nearing the end of the chat, so I think we can probably... No, we are not nearing the end of the chat. Okay, so Becca would like to say it's research, but it's really just you wanting to dive into sewing and cosplay and maybe take a little writing. You have been, I definitely understand. Definitely. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and do another sprint. We're going to do a 30. We're going to bump up from the 25, 30 minutes, which will take us to about 2:45. So we might be able to squeeze in like a 5 or 10 minute sprint at the end to cool down. So here we go. 30 minutes. We also need to make sure to save our documents. We need to make sure to drink whatever we are hydrating with. And we need to make sure to straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back, do a stretch if you need to. And also, since this is a longer sprint, if you need to take a break or you need to get a snack from the kitchen, since we've been talking about it, please do so. All right, so we can now get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That's the end of the third sprint. Oops, I need to pause this. Okay. So I'm now at about 1,400 for the session, which is good, very good. I'm still rearranging things that happened and sort of explaining like stupid things I did during the first draft and editing of like, this doesn't really make sense. So I'm explaining things and then fixing things that don't make sense and things like that. And I still have a lot of disappearing characters that they just kind of disappear and then reappear when it's oh so convenient. So I'm trying to fix those. But yeah, so I'm up 1,400 or so and doing good. So yeah. Also, save your documents if you have not, because that was a long sprint. So make sure you save. And Heather made some coffee, but microwaving coffee does not make it taste super, super good, at least when you initially make it. And CB says 821 words. Very nice. Elizabeth got 166. You're struggling mostly because there are so many YouTube videos tempting me. Yes, YouTube can be a rabbit hole. Trish says 648. Very nice. CB says, I'm writing an as yet untitled Marvel, watching the movies project. Very nice. Says, I worked on the first scene of your novel. Yay. So, okay, so Mary had to go to class. So thank you for joining us, Mary, and have fun in class. Becca is considering doing a sewing cosplay crafting channel, and that could be really fun. That could be very fun. Pizza is halfway gone, says Laura. Smaller than you were expecting, but is it delicious? Maggie says 383 and talk to the hubby on the way to work. Very nice. Excellent. I don't know. I feel like I'm making progress. I'm on I'm on the third scene. So I've got I've got 4 more pages to do in this scene, and then I'll be done with the doctor. So that's really nice. Yeah. So that's good. I feel like I'm making progress, which is nice because sometimes I feel like I'm just kind of spinning my wheels and I'm like, I'm writing stuff. Yeah, but it doesn't seem like it's going to, doesn't seem like it's advancing my main projects. So I feel better about doing today and it being on my main work in progress. So, Laura says it is all you hoped that it would be. Very tasty. Good. So Maggie says he's going to work a 12-hour shift today from 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. I hope that the shift goes quickly. Because those 12-hour shifts feel long. CB says, I am under my new weighted blanket in the living room for a change. Ooh, nice. It's not fresh coffee in the least, but you wish you had made some fresh coffee. Maybe you'll make some tea like Earl Grey or something. Earl Grey is very tasty. I am a big fan of Earl Grey. Let me actually stop the share. And I think, okay, so save the document. I did that, but I'm going to do it again because I'm paranoid. And okay, so there were quite a few streams for today. So let me give you Devon's playlist, first of all, because Devon is awesome. Okay. Did that? Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Did you do? Why did you do this? Okay. That's not it. Don't click on that link. I don't know where it goes. Okay. This is much better. Okay, there we go. Yeah, whatever this was before that, don't do that. No, I don't want to put myself in timeout. That makes no use. Okay. Ignore the first link that I gave you. And click on the one that says Devon's playlist. Because the other one's useless. So, okay. And so divided by site should be starting shortly. If I can get that. Is streaming until 5. Maybe. Here we go. Okay. I don't know why it's having trouble, but it is. Vloganovel has been streaming lately quite a bit. He had an epiphany, and so he's been doing a whole lot of things to try and catch up. So Vloganovel is also an option, but the Vloganovel says that he's not had like a normal, like regular schedule, but he does stream pretty regularly. So I'll give you his Twitch link in case you're interested. Okay, Sarah, formerly I Got a Blank Page and Talk, is doing Climb the Ladder sprints. And HK Darkwood is starting at 4. And Charlie, our wonderful Charlie, is starting at 5. And was Little Forest Homes today? I can't remember. I think that might be an old one. Helen Foy is going to be starting at 6 p.m. I think the Little Forest Homes one was an old one, so I think I'm going to ignore that for now. Sarah Nichols on Pub Talk Live is going to be starting at 8. I didn't see anybody starting at 7, so there's that. Laura, is yours still at 9 p.m. tonight? I think it is. I think that's what I saw. There's the link for Laura's. And Rhiannon Futch did not have one up when I checked for tonight, but she has been doing Wednesday and Friday night Night Owl streams starting at 9. So I'm going to put the channel link for her in case she has posted up one. Amber is doing a Chill Pill Wednesday night. And Savvy is doing AuthorTube Sleep Over. Both of those two are at 10 p.m. These are all Eastern times, in case you are curious. Okay. All right. Okay. Laura says, yes, it's at 9 p.m. tonight. Okay. Cool. I know that Abby Emmons was streaming earlier today, but okay. Also, Cat Leo still has not been able to get the YouTube streaming thing back. So there's Kat's Twitch account where Kat streams pretty regularly for Sims content and for productivity sprints. Haley Haggerty has been streaming pretty regularly over on Twitch as well. Austin K has a Twitch account where she's been doing more gaming and art crafty things. So let me put Austin's channel, and then I have a Twitch channel. Where is my mouse? There is my mouse. So I will put mine, and then I think Moon Bunny Creative or Sage has switched the live streams completely over to Twitch. Nope. Undo. There we go. Copy. Not paste. And HK Darkwood also streams over there. Did I miss anybody? I'm sure. Well, oh, let me put Charlie's in there as well. Yes, Charlie's. Okay. All right. I think this is going to be everybody. I think that's all the links. There we go. Okay. So let me sort of scroll back up and see if I missed some chat in between all of the links. Strategist Lair says, I meant to update the working on title screen. Oh, okay, for the video. Yeah. Gremlins invaded the link parade. Megan is addicted to her weighted blanket. CB says you got your weighted blanket on Amazon for £20 and it's purple. Ooh, gotta love a purple blanket. It's nice and cozy. Okay. All right. I'm not entirely sure why. Oh, okay. It's sent twice. That's what happened. Okay, cool. Abby Emmons is still streaming. Okay. Yes. Okay. And I think I got HK Darkwoods on there. Yes. So thank you, TR Writing. Thank you very much. I appreciate the reminder. Heather says, all of these remind me I need to create some streams. Yeah, all of the reminders. All of the reminders. Okay. So I think that's going to be it for me today. It is now 3 o'clock. Hopefully, and tomorrow I might or might not be in, I'm hoping I'm going to be in chats, but I will probably be wearing headphones because the guys who were here earlier are going to be underneath the house and working on exchanging the ductwork from essentially plastic to metal boxes so that we no longer will have a Mr. Mouse problem. Even though I think we caught all of said Mr. Mice that were under our house. So we're just preventing any future problems tomorrow. So that will be good. So Elizabeth says, another day with some words. Happy, happy. Thanks for the sprints. You are welcome. I'm glad that y'all could join me. And tomorrow, if you did not know, is the full moon. So if you have any intentions you want to set with the full moon, tomorrow is a good day to do it. And yeah, so it's the first full moon of the new year. And yeah, so we are getting close to the end of January. So all that should be very fun. And I will be back on Friday from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern, and then Sundays 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3, and Sundays 2 to 5. I gotta make sure I've got like Advil or something because I have a feeling it's gonna be kind of noisy tomorrow. Hopefully it won't take too long though. Cross my fingers. All right, I will see y'all later in the chats, and have a good day. Bye.